So Mr. Matt Myers, he wanted Jesse Minter. The Ravens have hired Jesse Minter.
He wanted anybody but Cliff Kingsbury, so he's very relieved.
Although I see that Kingsbury may be part of his staff.
Oh, well, not as a head coach. He basically.
I don't want him anywhere near the team.
You don't want the stench of Kingsbury.
Okay. I don't even want him cleaning toilets at the castle.
Really?
Yeah.
He's not even qualified to do that.
I don't want his dumb gimmick offense that doesn't go under center, that plays up tempo, that needs up tempo to be successful. I don't want it anywhere near the team.
Well, who knows if he's going to be there? But Jesse Minter is. So they plucked the guy from the Harbaugh tree. He was with the Ravens for 3 or 4 years as the defensive backs coach. And
this is Mike McDonald PTSD.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what this is?
This is exactly what it is.
Yep. Well, you wanted him.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm psyched for him.
He's only 42 years old, young guy. He was at Michigan. He was under Jim and John.
He's off 2 Harbaugh trees.
Yeah. And now he's the Baltimore Ravens. He's the 4th coach? Fourth coach.
March Broda,
42 years old.
Harbaugh. Minter.
Wow, they've only had 4 coaches in their history.
Yep.
Pretty crazy.
42 years old. He's from Little Rock, Arkansas. He played at Mount St. Joseph. I believe that's in Ohio. He was a wide receiver, and then started out his coaching career in Notre Dame. Then he went to Cincinnati, Indiana State, Georgia State, and then he got into the NFL with the Ravens. He was defensive coordinator at Georgia State, and then John Harbaugh plucked him as a defensive assistant with the Ravens in 2017. So you got your guy.
You wanted him over Anthony Weaver?
Yes. It seems like all the players love Minter, and he's supposedly a McDonald genius type defensive coordinator.
Good.
So now he'll start putting together his staff.
I'm also reading that Kingsbury still seems like he's in the hunt. Somebody's saying that like Lamar's really pushing for him.
Well, that's what Rossini said.
Yeah,
But to be honest with you, I don't believe it.
Oh, you're not buying it?
I mean, the organization and Lamar specifically are the most tight-lipped people in the world. Anyone says that Lamar's saying this, I don't really believe, because he doesn't say anything.
Okay.
Yeah, who knows? We'll see.
But I consider you more. Yeah, I consider you more of a Ravens expert than Diana Rossini, who we love.
Yeah,
but
so,
all I'll say is that
you're
somebody
more plugged in.
Somebody told her that.
Somebody told her that. She didn't make it up.
Yeah.
Somebody told her that. It might be false, but
I could have told her that.
That's very true.
She probably wouldn't have reported what you said, but somebody told her that of some note. But
all right, so there's still some openings. Now, the Dallas Cowboys filled their defensive coordinator position. They hired a 34-year-old. His name is Christian Parker. He spent the last 2 years as the Eagles' defensive pass game coordinator and secondary coach.
Do you consider 34 young for coaches? Because Blau's 4 years younger.
It's pretty young.
Oh, I know. I mean, I think
young.
anybody in the mid,
early to mid 30s is pretty young.
Yeah. Hell, you know what? I think head coaches are in their early 40s. That's pretty young.
Yeah. Well,
But-
that's because we're old.
Yeah, we are. But anyway, so he spent the last 2 years, of course, as the Eagles' defensive backs coach. He worked under Eagles defensive coordinator Vic Fangio since 2021 when they were with the Broncos. So now they've got their defense. Dallas has their defensive coordinator plucked from within the division.
Got rid of Eberflus.
Yeah,
Where will he land?
That guy's had a rough run the last year and a half, 2 years.
He'll
land on somebody's staff. These guys always get recycled. He'll land somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in college.
I mean, so some pro team might take him.
How are you guys feeling about the conference championships this weekend?
Looking forward to it. I know all this talk about the Broncos and Sean Payton and different players backing up Jared Stidham, saying he's going to rip it.
Yeah.
Find that one hard to believe.
He's just being positive.
It's on a silver platter, other than New England is playing in Denver.
Yeah, that'll be difficult.
I believe
the number
they
went
should
down.
walk away with that win. And then the Seattle Rams game, just based on the first 2 games, it's even though Seattle appears to be playing the best football of all the teams, it's hard for me to really go Darnold in the Super Bowl over Stafford.
I don't really have any affinity for Sam Darnold, but I don't want him to turn into a pumpkin on the biggest stage. Like, I feel like if he just has a horrible game and the Rams win, it's just going to add to the legend that he folds under the toughest circumstances. So I'm kind of pulling for Sam Darnold, even though I actually couldn't care any less about the dumb Seattle Seahawks. Like I have no allegiance to them whatsoever.
I think I'd pick Patriots and Rams to win.
Yeah, I mean, that's safe. I think the Patriots game will be tough just because the Broncos defense, and they led the league in sacks. They're going to get after May. They're going to try to get after May, especially after what Houston did to him. May's going to have to take care of the ball. Okay, if he's going to be running in the, around edge or just trying to escape the pass coverage.
Yeah.
He's going to have to take care of the ball. Unlike what he did against Houston.
I have to root for the Denver Broncos because I brought this up last week. If Drake May wins the Super Bowl, you are going to be you're going to be insufferable with all of your Drake May love.
No, because it doesn't. I mean, I don't have to talk about how good the kid is anymore. You guys know.
I know he's good.
Yeah, he's very
but
good.
I can't have him winning a Super Bowl and have you lording
he's got to get past
over everybody.
He's got to get past Denver first.
Yeah.
Now this number went down because it started out at 4.5, then went up to 5.5. Now it's back down to 4.5. So maybe some people are putting some cash on Denver. Rams Seahawks is 2.5, 46.5. The total in the Denver game is 42.5. So that game starts at 3. It's 3 and 6:30. Of course, CBS has the AFC Championship. Fox has the NFC Championship.
Here's why I would root for Drake May.
Yeah.
Especially if Sam Darnold would have come through. Do you want a Stidham-Darnold Super Bowl matchup?
No, I talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, I actually kind of do. If it prevents Drake May from winning a Super Bowl, the answer is yes.
I can't believe you're so anti-Drake May.
I'm not anti-Drake May. I actually spent 2
more
minutes.
about you
I was
than it
actually
is
watching.
Drake May.
Yeah,
I spent 2 minutes of my life yesterday watching his wife make a delicious-looking chicken salad on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, she's like an internet sensation.
She does cooking.
Is that breaking news? You have TikTok?
I don't have TikTok. I just saw it on Twitter, a TikTok video on Twitter. I'm way too old to have TikTok installed on my phone. That just wouldn't happen.
So we'll see what happens. In baseball, the Nats, everyone knows what happened. They traded MacKenzie Gore.
I heard the breaking news on Grant and Danny yesterday. They seemed pretty surprised.
In a 5-for-1 deal.
He gone.
So in exchange for Gore, who turns 27 next month, and I believe he still has 2 years left on his contract before he becomes an unrestricted free agent.
But he was a Boris guy.
Mm-hmm. The Nats are going to get 5 players, including the number 12 pick in this past year's draft, Gavin Feen, who's 18 years old. He's a third baseman from California. Like I said, he was the 12th pick in the draft. And they also get 4 other players, but the top guy is Gavin Feen. So I looked at the prospect list for the Nats. They put Feen now at number 5 in the Nats prospect list.
Mm-hmm. I was tweeting with some people yesterday that are frustrated that the rebuild just continues, that they've been in a perennial rebuild now for 5 or 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, it's a reboot of a rebuild.
Right.
You had the rebuild, but now you have a new regime, so it's a rebooted rebuild.
Right, because the new regime comes in, they might not like a lot of the players that you've accumulated.
They're scrapping the old rebuild.
Yeah.
I'm sure C.J. Abrams is probably next. If they can get prospects for him.
Maybe.
They're you know what it's like? If you have a house, you can do some tweaks or you can do a tear down.
Yeah.
They're doing the tear down.
Yeah. If you're a Nationals fan, I'm going to say 2030 is about when you can expect some fruit from this rebuild.
Well, hopefully we'll still be alive, Kay.
Which team?
Would you expect anything of note to happen before 4 years from now for this team?
Maybe a year or two before your prediction, but here's a good question.
I don't know.
Which team that's rebuilding will have a winning season first? The Nationals or the Wizards?
Wizards.
It's hard to see a Wizards winning season for at least 2 or 3 years.
The Zards. It's also hard to see a Nats winning season.
I think the
in
Wizards
2 or
are
3
actually
seasons.
winding down their tank.
I think
and
the
all that.
Wizards are a runaway in this one.
Yeah.
To have a winning record first, Wizards
winning record.
A winning record.
Yeah. I think
You think the Nats are going to have a winning record in the next season
I don't
or
think
two?
they're going to win 82
I
games
don't think
anytime soon.
the Wizards are.
I think
I think they're closer than the Nats.
I think next year they're going to start trying to win games, and so then the year
The
after.
Wizards are 3 years into the rebuild. The Nats are 2 months into their latest rebuild.
So here's my question.
Yeah, but the Wiz have 10 wins. They're not that close to 42 wins.
I know they suck. I know they're terrible, but they're ahead of the Nats.
No, what
in
else?
my opinion.
I'll put that up as our
let's see
poll of the day.
Let's see how much better some of these younger, the Dylan Cruzes of the world get.
Okay, if that's what
I'm
you're
just saying.
I would unload his ass.
That's what you're banking on.
Why did
Wizards way ahead?
Why did the Rangers give up on Fiend so quickly?
I guess
Just they wanted Gore? Just they think it's worth for Gore? I
Yeah,
guess
they
so.
want a left-handed pitcher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gore's a very attractive asset.
Yeah, no, I like
Plus, he's
Gore.
under control for 2 more
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
That's pretty good. You get the 12th pick in the draft. He's a big boy, and a big third baseman.
I think they're able to get this package because of the controllability of Gore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they also got a right-handed pitcher, Alejandro Rosario. They got a first baseman. His name is Abimelech Ortiz.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how I pronounced his first name.
Just call him Abby.
Abby. They got a shortstop, Devin Fitzgerald, and they got an outfielder, Jeremy Cabrera.
If 2 of the 3 of these guys can hit, be decent players, probably worth it. Who knows? I know that GP was tweeting all about it, and I guess none of these are currently in the top 100 prospects. But according to GP, they do. It certainly bolsters the depth of our system here, which is what you need. And there's no reason to think that did he have a horrible rookie year wherever they started him? Fiend last year. What did he do last year in the?
He was
his first year.
Let's see. He was in he was in Single A. Hit 220 with 9 hits in 10 games.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Nothing to.
So I don't
go
know
on.
why. I don't know why. Maybe he
Nothing
was
to
injured.
go on.
But he signed with the Rangers for about $5 million for a signing bonus in July of last year after the draft.
All right, I did put this up as our poll of the day, which is sponsored by Surfside. Use the code JUNKS, JUNKS, at store.statesidevodka.com. You get 25% off merch. That includes T-shirts, hats, hoodies, and more. Use that code JUNKS at store.statesidevodka.com. So, Cakes, you are in the Wizards column. You believe the Wizards have a winning season before the Nationals. What about you, EB?
I think the Wizards.
I think it's going to
think
be a
the
runaway.
Wizards-
I'm going to go cast my vote right now.
I think
Jason Bishop?
A winning season. Who has the
Winning
winning season
season.
first?
I see the Wizards winning 42 before I see them winning 82.
I might vote Nationals because the
I'm
Wizards,
gonna say-
the Wizards have to have luck. And we don't know if they're going to have luck in the draft. Like, mine would change. Like, if they don't get a top pick next year, they end up with 5 or 6 or
They're not-
7 or 8.
They're not going to get a top pick.
I'm going to
Okay, well, then I
I'm
don't
going to
see them
say
turning
Wizards
around.
just because they're further along.
I think they have
but I
good
don't
young
feel that
players.
confident about
I think
it.
the Nationals have more players currently that have potential to be all-stars than the Wizards.
Wizards lead in the early voting. 4 votes in, 100% Czar.
Nice. But, I mean, you've got Wood. You've got Cruz. I know you might be out on Cruz, but these are guys that have potential
He
to be
sucks.
stars. And C.J. Abrams, I believe, has been an all-star.
They'll probably move him. He'll
Well,
be
here's the
moved.
thing about Abrams is I could see them dealing him at some point. I'm not sure when they would. I don't know if it would be this year before the deadline because the Nats' top prospect, this kid Eli Willits, is a shortstop.
Right.
Now, I know that these infielders, especially the left side infielders, can play shortstop and third base, but if they figure like this guy is the future at shortstop, yeah, I could see them moving Abrams.
Did you see what Michael Winger said about the criticism about Denny, about trading Denny? It was
I
interesting.
did see that, yeah.
And he says they knew that Denny had a very high ceiling, but that he just didn't fit the time frame. He was just a little bit older. They wanted a younger core, and he was just a year or two older than that core, I guess. And that's why they moved
Hey,
him.
wished him luck. Said, you know what? I'm glad he's succeeding in Portland.
Yeah,
Don't love that answer.
that was definitely his answer. They wanted just a younger core, bunch of guys, 18, 19 years old, to build around. So
Denny
it's interesting.
Avdia's, I don't know if he's going to make the All-Star team. I think he probably should. This year is averaging 26 points, 7.1 rebounds, 6.9 assists.
How old is he now? Is he 25, 24? What is he?
25.
He's 25.
Apparently, that's too
It's
old,
too
for,
old.
The, for the Wizards.
They don't want him. They don't want him to be 26, 27 when this team is going to be competitive. Mm-hmm. It's different time
You
frames.
wouldn't want Luka Doncic, for example,
They don't. No,
25.
I don't think
Apparently
they would want
not.
him right now. Well, he's not
That's not the
Luka.
way the Wizards
But-
do business.
But yeah, He was 5 years ahead of what they won. They won a bunch of 18, 19, 20-year-old guys.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but that's what he said.
Speaking of the Wiz, they lost at home last night to Denver by 10, 107-97. So they didn't give up 124, but they didn't score any points either.
Well, they didn't go against the Joker. He
right.
hasn't been playing. Denver's actually
30,
playing better than I thought
30
without
and
Joker.
15, 30 and 15. And then the Wizards are supposed to play the Hornets in Charlotte on Saturday, but because of the storm, usually it was a 7 o'clock game, but they moved it up to noon.
Right.
So
That hot ticket, Wizards Hornets,
Yeah,
and noon tip in Charlotte.
I got to tell you,
Dozens of people will attend.
I know you guys don't really watch the NBA. I'm watching a lot less, and it's mostly because the games aren't on TNT. Like, it just was an easy go-to to
Yeah.
watch TNT. Last night, the games were on Amazon.
Yeah, they're on Prime.
Sometimes it's on NBC. I never watch NBC anymore.
Right.
Why? Nobody watches network TV anymore.
Yeah, it's very rare, unless it's like for games.
The Voice.
The Voice.
I don't watch
I
The
literally
Voice.
haven't watched The Voice since Adam Levine was one of the judges.
He's back on.
oh, he's back?
Yeah, he's back. Adam Levine's back.
I haven't watched The Voice in years.
Yeah, or ever.
I have no idea who the judges are. Had no idea Adam Levine was a judge.
I'm not
Can
sure.
I guess
think it
at
just
one of
ended.
the others?
I think it just ended.
Can you give me a hint as to one of the others? I have no
I think
clue.
one of them just left. He's
Blake
like,
Shelton still involved?
no.
What about John Legend? Is he still there?
I think so, but honestly, I haven't watched this past season.
Kelly Clarkson?
Not currently. Not currently. The guy that's like the Frank Sinatra guy.
Bublé?
Yeah,
Michael
Bublé.
Bublé.
Just announced he was
Who's the girl from No Doubt again? I'm blanking her.
Gwen
Stefani.
Is it Gwen Stefani?
No, she's periodic, but she's not every season.
Kelsey Ballerini was on it.
Who?
Yeah, she's cute.
She's a country star.
Kelsey Ballerini.
Yes.
That's a real person.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I guess I believe you.
So, yeah,
Couldn't name one of her tunes.
Nope. No clue.
Nope.
You might not.
I have not
knowing
heard
you.
any of her music.
No, because
Trust
I think
me.
it's pop too. But whatever. Who
Yeah.
cares?
He'd rather watch that than the NBA.
Yes,
That is true.
correct. But early rounds, once they get into the battles, I don't really care. I like when they turn the chair around.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Then when they stop turning the chair around, I kind of punch out. I'll watch old seasons.
Really?
You'll go. It's like I can't fault that. I watch old WSOPs.
Yeah, I watch old
Same
seasons.
energy.
I like to see if my ears, if I agree with them turning their chair around.
I'll watch old golf tournaments.
I was watching a WSOP Tournament of Champions from 2006, and halfway through it, I was like, "This is 20 years old.
That's prime.
This is 20 years old."
That's the poker peak right there.
It's Mike Mattisau,
That's
Daniel
the poker
Negreanu,
peak.
just all the big sillies, all the big
Totally.
names.
We had video of our tournament at the Borgata,
Yeah.
or our tournaments at MGM National Harbor.
Right.
Would you watch those?
Yeah.
as long as
They had
they're
whole cams.
commentary and hole cards,
Right.
100% I would watch them. I'm just a poker dork.
Be a
I'll watch all the
play by
content.
play. Rom's making another rash
All
move
in.
here.
Rom is bluffing with 8-3 offsuit, and he's got no draws.
Well, he would go all in without even looking at his
He
cards.
doesn't care. He couldn't care less.
Ruins the integrity of the game.
1-800-636-1067. You can vote on our Junkies poll of the day at Junks Radio. Which of the DC local teams that's rebuilding will have a winning season first? The Nationals, who trade away their best pitcher, MacKenzie Gore, or the Wizards, who have been in the rebuild here for a couple of seasons, really since they traded away Bradley Beal a couple of years ago. They've been tanking and in a rebuild.